leader of laughter yoga. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I met so many people from different countries, different cultures, and every country, every culture, they have their own way of thinking, their own values. So I got a very rich experience of cross-cultural understanding because I wanted to spread laughter yoga through leaders and teachers. And teachers are very, very intelligent. And dealing with very intelligent people at times can be very, very challenging. And sometimes I came across some big ego problem. And then, I found some ways how we can deal with, because it was in the interest of laughter yoga movement. I have to, communicate to many, many people. So this will be very useful in your personal life, also in your social life. So what I learned over 30 years, I will give you the summary in 30 minutes. So you can find negative people everywhere. At times, you cannot completely avoid negative people, but it's very important to take care of your emotional well-being also. We have to take care of our mental health when you are meeting some people who are not very nice. They can easily make you upset. So what are the things I learned I want to share with you? First of all, remember that there is a universal law of opposites. Life is a blend of positive and negative. Like, for example, happiness and sorrow, they go side by side. Male and female, positive, negative. Even your electricity will not work without positive and negative. So, friends, just understand that you have to put up with negative people. You cannot completely avoid them, but we can find a way how we can deal with them effectively. So, suppose I want to get rid of something. First, I have to hold it, then I can throw it away. So, if you are not accepting the negative people, dealing with them, so you cannot avoid them and deal with them. So, first, I think important thing is to communicate with negative people, engage in dialogue with them, ask honestly, what's your problem? How can I help you? So I think normally when we don't like somebody, our reaction is immediate. Oh, get out of my life. I don't want you. No, you can't get anything out of your life, because uh, we have to hug them first, accept them. So that has to be some kind of a spiritual understanding. So please do this acceptance laughter. Hug the negative people, even if you don't like them. Once more. So another laughter exercise is, life is a blend of tears and laughter, sorrows and happiness. So let's do crying laughter. Please cry properly. You guys are not very good in crying, right? So at least do some exercise. Okay, ready? One, two, three. Very good. Very good. Yay. One more time. Very good. Very good. Yay. See, negative people have their own problems in their life, and they sometimes want you to get involved in their issues. So please understand that their negativity may be stemming from their own issues they have in their life, and they want you to get involved in their problems. So I think what there is one exercise. Sometimes it's not good to react and say something. So you don't have to answer everybody's question. Like, for example, very easy, you can see on Facebook, there is something negative going on. So there is always a thread of reactions by different people. And when I see something negative, I don't even bother to say anything. Just leave it alone. Keep your mouth shut. Ready? Once you start reacting, then other person will have his own way of reacting. So then stream of reactions will lead to conflict. And at least when you're reacting, you're creating emotions here. And emotions will have some, neurochemicals being released in the body. So why you want to get involved in, you know, reactions and actions and reactions happening? So I think it's a very good idea to keep, speak very little, not unless and until it is necessary to react and say something. Better keep quiet. I've learned from so many people in my life that you just keep smiling. And yeah, so the maximum thing I do is, oh yeah, I understand what you say. So this is called, sometimes negative people don't want anything from you. They want you to listen to them, because maybe at home nobody's listening to them. So this is called emptying technique. Allow the negative people to see. When you interrupt them when they're talking and they want to say, we know that they're talking all that negative stuff. But if you don't allow them to speak, they can become very negative with you, and then it can spoil the relationship. So I think it's good idea when they are talking, so you can keep one hand on your mouth. Oh, I see. I understand what you say. So this means speak less, and this is called listen more. Put your hand like this. My ears are already very big. I can listen to Madhuri a lot. Next, life is like a mirror. Life is like a mirror. It shows you what you are looking at it. Sometimes we do so many things which we don't remember. They are simply giving you back. So it's a law of karma, or Newton's third law of motion. What you do comes back to you. So I think maybe if somebody is negative, only that person is giving you in return with interest. So I think uh, I have a very famous example. I used to travel with Madhuri a lot. So in the beginning, we didn't have much money and we used to travel with very little budget. And then Madhuri is very fond of shopping. So whenever we went to a shopping mall and she will pick up, that my heart will start to think, oh my God, she's going to buy now. I'll have a hard time to pay. Then I said, darling, we don't need it. Put it back. We don't need it. So whatever she looked at it, I picked up and put it back. Now, after several years, we started earning a little bit money. And then we always travel on the airports and go to some shops. So when I start looking at something, then she start telling, darling, why, in yoga, we say we should not have so many things in our life. We don't need it. So she literally takes the things from my hand, put it back. And I said, why she's doing that? Then I remember, oh my God, it is exactly the same thing what I did to her, and she's giving me back. So please remember, if somebody is being negative with you, maybe you have been also, acting in the same way with that person. So I think we have to be mindful and careful how we deal with people. If you give negativity, it will come back. So life is like a mirror. So make one, this is the mirror. Look at it and start laughing. Law of karma. What you put out comes back. So people are holding a mirror. They will show you what you are giving to them. And that's what I think, this is one of the possibilities. It's not necessary that you've been doing always like bad to them, but please keep as one of the possibilities. All right. So there is another exercise called life and view of life. So life is life as it is. But the way we look at life is different for different people. So everybody is holding a glass and looking at life in a different way. And ready? Go. Very good, very good. Meh. So if somebody is criticizing you, don't worry. Just this is their point of view. So I always, not to get emotional, not to get upset about what people say about you. This is just simply their point of view. It's their opinion. That's it. So it may not be true. So I know who I am and what is the truth, what is the reality. But if somebody is saying something that can be their point of view. So don't have to worry because everybody have their own glasses to look at life. Next one is that when people are negative, people say something which is not positive, that might be true. So we need to look at ourselves, that, a kind of a reality check, that is that person telling the truth? If so, you can easily brand them negative, but the point is that if somebody is saying something negative that can be true, so that is a chance for you to introspect that, okay, maybe I have to look at myself. Okay, put one finger to yourself. It's not the other person is negative. Maybe fault is nobody's 100%. Everybody has some weaknesses. So if somebody is being negative with you, bring out something which you might not like it, you should say thank you for letting me know that, because I need to improve. So thank you, laughter. Thank you to the negative people because they are giving you an opportunity for you to improve. you know, problem with people is that they think that they are very wise, but at times they can be otherwise. So we have to be open that anybody can make mistakes. We have to, life is like a classroom. Every day we are learning something new. So what next? This is my favorite, all-time favorite, dealing with negative people. You cannot change anyone in this world. You cannot change. But what you can do is you can bring transformation. So what is the difference between change and transformation? Change is you tell somebody to change, and you can't, because how other person behave is not in your control. But what you can do is that despite the negativity of other person, you continue to create a positive and loving environment, not to react negativity, and try to respond in a loving way, in a very positive way. First thing, I think, don't stop communicating with people. When there is some argument, there is some conflict, people stop talking, people stop communicating, and that's the worst, actually, when you stop communicating with negative people. So I have had a lot of difference of opinion with people around the world, but I never stop communicating with people. I will send email. So maybe I will write a word that if you think I'm at fault, I'm sorry. So, or I did not get any response from different people, even after writing 4 or 5 emails. But I continue to write. How are you doing? What's up? Are you still angry with me? Because there are some people are very, very important in your life. You can't ignore them. And this is something very, very transformation. If you keep a positive and loving attitude, that will help other people to bring about the change. So you are not changing them. They are taking their own decision to change because of your attitude. And that is what I call transformation. Keep on, continue to have a loving, positive attitude and communication with the people who are negative. And next one is at times negativity is so much that it will start disturbing your routine. You can't live your own life with so much of intense negativity. So you have to protect yourself. You avoid. Is that okay?
Just yeah, making it focus. Completely making it focus. It's okay,
Can
okay.
can can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay. Then let's laugh for a minute. So at times negativity can be inevitable. You can't avoid them. For example, where you live, there is a construction going on on the road, and it's going on forever. There is a dust, there is a pollution. So what do? You wear a mask. So do whatever is needed to protect yourself, but you have to accept that you can't avoid the negativity 100% totally. So I think this is a good. Another technique for dealing with negative people is called stage actor technique. So do not take what other person is saying personally. Don't become too much sensitive about everything other people are saying. But you imagine that, look that person like a stage actor, and you start viewing other person that this person needs to win an Oscar award for the acting. So the way they so I start to manage those such. Sometimes this works, that like, you can see the beautiful expressions, body action, body gestures. They are perfect to become a very good actor. So this is called stage actor technique. So let's do this laughter exercise. We are like all acting on the stage. Ooh. Very good. Very good. See, there are some people who are very toxic, and sometimes we need to limit the communication. You know, communicating on regular basis might become very toxic for you to handle. So you need to be assertive and set some boundaries. Look, what is acceptable, what is not acceptable. Please communicate very clearly that it really hurts me. Please don't do that. So that's the straightforward communication. But still, if somebody continues to bother you, then what you can do is completely shut off. Get out of my life. And that is the reason sometimes divorces are good, because if you're living in a toxic relationship, it's better to shut off and then be live in peace. For both of you, it's good. Yeah. So I think this is called uh, cut the thread. You have to ready. Eh, eh, eh. Let go. Eh, eh. I have to do this with very few people in my life because that was when it was getting too much for me to, you know, tolerate. Then I said, no, please, I don't want to talk. So stop communication in any way because if it is ho 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 ho. And last one is spiritual technique, empathy. So if somebody is negative, have some love for them, thinking that this guy must be having lots of problems in his or her life. So negative people need more love. So this is you need to give them more love. So spirituality will not come in a day. So you need to practice spirituality with ongoing some kind of a. I think best way is laughter yoga, laughing every day, combined with silence. Silence is one of the best way to get in touch with your own feelings, own emotions. Silence gives you an opportunity to understand who you are. Silence also gives you an opportunity to know what you want in your life because it gives you more clarity because when your conscious mind all the time making noises, then at the depth of your subconscious unconscious mind you never get to meet your real self. So if you want to meet your true self, the best way is to go into the silence. All right. So one of the most popular meditation which I personally do every day is silence meditation, observing your breath. So I have done it many times in many conferences. So let me lead you through 5 minutes of silence meditation, and then I'll say goodbye and we laugh together. Okay, please close your eyes and bring your attention to your nose and upper lip area. Start observing your breath from beginning to the end. Try to notice when your in breath is beginning and try to notice when your out breath is ending. Follow your breath from beginning to the end. Feel the cool air touching the inside of the nose when you inhale. Feel the warm air touching your upper lip when you exhale. Even if your mind goes away, bring it back to the breath. Gently open your eyes, up your palms, and love yourself. So, cross your fingers, stretch your body, stretch, and say, ah. All right, friends. When we are observing the breath, normal breathing is under the control of your subconscious mind. When you're observing your breath, actually you're opening up your subconscious mind. You are getting in touch with your deep subconscious mind. And this is where your self knowledge, lots of things which you don't know what's there down in your subconscious. So you will get to know your all weaknesses, you get to know your strengths, you get to know your creative ideas, insights. So many things will happen. This is such a simple but very, very powerful meditation, silence meditation. Uh, to my understanding, this is one of the best meditation ever. Mother of all meditations is silence meditation. So, for all laughter yogis, I recommend that you start with 5 minutes of silence meditation every day, and you can increase and do it several times in a day. That is a very good value addition with laughter, and you will see your laughter will be much deeper. You'll get much better ideas of what you can do with your laughter yoga, what you can do with your personal life, your social life, everything. So thank you very much. That's all. Thank you, Esther. Esther Master. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, all my laughter masters here. Love you. Bye. See you later.
Oh, hello. Hello. Now, कैसा है? Yes. And I have a music. Yes.